The Palm Jumeirah is most legible from above. Seen from the upper floors of the marina towers or from the window of an arriving aircraft, the shape is immediately clear. A palm tree formed in sand and stone in the Persian Gulf, its trunk extending from the coastline into open water, its 16 fronds fanning outward from the trunk, the entire structure enclosed by an 11-kilometre breakwater crescent. It is 5 kilometres across at its widest point and adds approximately 78 kilometres of artificial coastline to the city's natural edge. Construction began in 2001 using hydraulic dredging technology that deposited approximately 100 million cubic meters of sand and rock into the Gulf. The engineering involved is, by any standard, extraordinary. At ground level, however, the palm resolves into something quieter than its overhead photograph suggests. The trunk is a wide road flanked by residential compounds and hotels. The fronds are gated residential streets of villas, some modest by Gulf standards, some enormous, all of them backing onto private beach access. The crescent, the outer arc of the breakwater, holds the Atlantis resort and a series of large hotels facing the open sea. Between the crescent and the fronds, there is a wide expanse of water called the lagoon, and the views across it from the outer crescent have a particular quality. You are looking back at the city from the sea, with the Dubai skyline visible in the distance and the fronds of the palm in the foreground. The Atlantis palm, which anchors the crescent's northern end, opened in 2008 and operates as a self-contained resort of considerable scale. The water park Aquaventure sprawls across 30-plus hectares. The hotel's beach is long and privately managed, and the underground aquarium called the Lost Chambers threads through reconstructed ruins of the fictional Atlantis. It is a resort designed to keep its guests within its boundaries, and it succeeds in this aim with considerable efficiency. The monorail runs from the gateway at the base of the trunk to the Atlantis, covering the length of the palm in about 10 minutes. It offers the most straightforward way to travel the full length of the island without a car, and the elevated view from its windows gives a reasonable sense of the frond's residential character below. The honest answer to whether the palm is worth visiting depends on what the visitor is seeking. As a place to stay, particularly if the appeal is beach access and resort amenities at scale, the hotels on the crescent offer some of the city's best Gulf front accommodations. As a destination to visit for its own sake, as a piece of geography to experience and comprehend, the palm is somewhat more ambiguous. The overhead view is more interesting than the ground-level experience. The engineering achievement is better understood from a distance than from within it. What the palm does offer, unreservedly, is a particular kind of Dubai experience. The encounter with a physical transformation of the natural environment that was undertaken for reasons that are partly commercial, partly symbolic, and partly simply because it was possible. The city has a genuine relationship with the audacious, and the palm is that relationship made concrete. Standing on the crescent at dusk, with the city glittering behind the water and the Gulf stretching west into the last of the light, the accumulated strangeness of the place tends to dissolve. What remains is a shoreline, and the sea and a sky turning orange over the desert somewhere beyond the horizon.